Dre McCray's questionable behavior. Let's take a look. Welcome to my channel. Please consider liking and subscribing. It really helps boost my videos. Keeping it legal. This video is for entertainment purposes only. All opinions are solely my own and all information is alleged. Please do your research and decide for yourself on this topic. This is Andrea McCray and her husband Marvon. They go by Dre and Vaughn for the most part. These pics are from the early days of her channel. Notice how both look healthy and robust. This is them less than 2 years later. Dre has said publicly she lost 70 pounds. Maybe this is how.
It is not and will ever be and will never be an opioid, okay? There's a major difference than a plant that mimics and it tricks your brain into it thinking it's an opioid, so it provides pain relief, right? Compared to an actual opioid that tells your brain this is an opioid, and then you have all these harsh side effects of the opioid. You don't have side effects from an opioid because your brain receptors knows it's an opioid, right? You have side effects because that pain relief medication is horrible for your body in so many ways. But regardless, Vaughn did not have any function after this. He was completely gone. He went from that to eyes open, making noises, opening his eyes, batting his eyelashes at me, like pulling me. He pulls me. I hold his hands and I move it, and then he's already pulling me towards him. There's so many things that he does that you can't tell me, oh, he's gone forever. No, he's not. And it's shown. But I don't need to tell you that. I just need to know and have faith that he will. Another thing, another lie that's out there is that Vaughn was brain blank. No, he was never. A doctor never told me he was brain DEAD. Never, not once has a doctor ever told me that. Vaughn has always had brain activity, which is why that was even more confusing why they wanted me to pull the plug. Because why would I do that when he has brain activity? That was confusing to me. It's like, it would be one thing if he was, but he wasn't. He had brain activity, but he would have pauses in it. That was it. It was a pause. Brain activity, pause. That was it. Hello? Hi, how are you guys? Okay, so we never said anything about training necessary. I don't think those were words that I've ever heard. I wasn't offered training by anyone. So we were going to decide about the long-term care home if I didn't get this house. And that's why whenever you called me yesterday, I was like, I got a house. I'm getting ready to move all of my husband's stuff over. And I did. And all of the stuff is moved over.
She was known to film a lot, often things she maybe shouldn't have. All of this began when she changed their diet and started experimenting with natural herbs. Dre is a chameleon. She can change her entire look with makeup and a wig. She is a very talented makeup artist, but she has changed drastically. She doesn't even talk the same. She talks in this airy voice and uses completely different vocabulary. My issue is the completely non-scientific and even completely wrong information she puts out as fact. She has been rubbing her saliva on Vaughn and claims it carries information all throughout his body and lets him know she is there. That is insane. I don't know how else to describe it. It is not true, and it is shocking she believes it is. The next clip is disturbing. Dre is clearly higher than a kite but continues to take spoonfuls of that same K herb.
I don't know if it's me. Is it affecting me already? I feel something. Ever since the electric eats, I want to find a while something good. I'm gonna take more. Alright, listen. Y'all gonna have to take care of me. That's all I gotta say. Stop seizing unless I give him prescription medication, which I would have to go to the hospital for that. And that was stressful AF because they always give me crap about us doing natural. They force their drugs on my husband. I don't want drugs in his system. Like, that's why it's called a drug. It's a drug. What do drugs do? They kill you. Like, I don't even want to give him rescue medications, but I have to stop a seizure or else they won't stop. I'm going to give him, I've already given him 4 milligrams of Ativan, and I'm going to give him another 2 more. So I looked at the dosage for the day, and it's like 10 milligrams, like limit for the day. And I think the last time he was in the hospital, I took 5 or 6 milligrams for them to finally stop. I just got so sick to my stomach. Baby, I need you to take this medicine, okay? I need you to take this medicine, okay? Whoa! I might be giving him, like, another little thing of Xanax. If he gets too low. I have another one. I don't know what is making his health get worse. However, I have a very strong feeling that it is a Xanax that he's taking. That is. I feel that way. We thoroughly believe in the way we are living our life. Pills are poison, and there's nothing no one can say to make us think differently. So we are doing everything we can to find what's natural, what's good, and we are doing. That was gonna last 3 days, only, and I was prescribed 3 boxes of the pain meds. I only bought 2, so I only had enough for 2 days, and today I took my last. So I was taking the pain medication. And when did I get my tooth pulled? ¿Qué día es hoy? It's Tuesday. So was it Friday I got my tooth pulled? So then Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Yeah, so that's not bad that I had 2 days worth of pain meds, and, you know, I barely took my last dosage today. So, yeah. I had to give him Western medication because what I had to stop his seizures wasn't strong enough. And so I had no choice but to give it to him. And because it's so bad, it's like his body has to detox from it. So while he's detoxing from this horrible, painful medication, I do have to give him just a little bit more to lessen the severity of the withdrawals. That's what Western medication does. That's what it does. And yet we look at that as normal, where if you immediately stop the medication, it can make you even worse off than before you even started. And that's normal, and we accept that. I don't accept that. You can accept that. No, thank you. That's not how we're going to operate on McCray Island in Dre's world.
I would encourage everyone watching to go Google the K herb she uses. Signs of K toxicity is seizures, but Dr. Dre is never wrong. I am extremely concerned once she has him home she will resume giving him the K. It is rumored Vaughn has not had seizures since being hospitalized. The fact the last words they spoke to one another on that day was an argument about the KT. He didn't want it and she wanted him to drink it. Clearly he didn't want to take it anymore. This has been like watching a car crash in slow motion and it hasn't stopped yet. Thanks so much for watching and supporting my channel. Please subscribe and like this video to help YouTube push it out to more people. Maybe the right people who can fight for Vaughn.